this property.
Shall I play the music here then? Command me to build. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Command me to build. The craft world sings to me and I respond by fate just as we shape
naturally.
It. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I sense the enemy.
Command
they are
me to
closing in.
build.
Shall I divine your next move? The future seems so
We are the harbingers
clear.
of death, herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
We shall lead them down a twisted path of
Incoming
death.
enemy fire.
We are the harbingers of death, survive.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone. Danger has found us, remained unchanged by
Many
the
are
music
called.
of creation.
You survive. Deliver us via the voice of death, calling to them.
How can I help?
Command me to build.
Nothing is hidden
taking
from my
damage.
sight.
We have been too long on battle to exact harsh
We are
vengeance.
shaped by fate just as
We
we
exist
shape
to
it.
avenge our sisters.
We are shaped by
Our
fate
cries
just
herald
as
the
we
coming of
shape it.
great pain for our enemies.
They cannot escape their fate.
My music will shape the path.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. The future seems so clear.
The craft world sings to me and I respond. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
They are no concern to us.
We are taking damage. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. You cannot imagine what we have seen.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We are the harbingers of
My
death.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Unleash the sword wind. We are shaped by
The
fate
mists of
just as we
space and
shape
time
it.
retreat from my mind.
Our cries herald the coming of great
My
pain
music
for
is a
our
pillar
enemies.
upon which whole worlds have been built.
Shall I divine your next move?
We seek the adventure that only war can
We are the harbingers of death.
bring. We are under
Future
enemy
seems
fire.
so
Back and reload!
clear.
Reload! The enemy is upon us!
Hear the voice of death calling to them.
We are shaped by
We are the
fate, just
messengers
as
of
we
truth.
we are taking
The
down.
random hand of
We
fate
return to
will
defend the craft.
The Space Marines of the Blood Ravens chapter were well entrenched.
Nothing remains unchanged by the music of
Go back to the
enemy
shadows,
cannot
Eldar.
hide
You
from
cannot
my
win
sight.
here.
I have already seen our victory, human.
have
You
been
simply delay the inevitable.
The Blood Ravens have never bowed before destiny or fate. And we won't start now. The Emperor calls, and we serve.
Seeing virtue in idiocy is the prerogative of the young.
The Wanderers have returned. We walk the path
Shall I
less
divine
traveled.
your next move?
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We hold the objective. Danger to has found. We hold the objective. Where I may hold. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You cannot imagine what you see in our eyes. Let us hunt.
The future seems so clear. The enemy cannot
The first
hide
company's
from
with
my
us.
sight.
Strike at the enemy now!
Hold us back.
Naturally.
You called us back.
How can I help?
We hold the objective to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require.
My powers are yours now.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
The future seems
Incoming
so
enemy fire.
clear.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
What needs to be
We
done?
walk the path less traveled. We return to defend the craft
What
world.
needs to be done?
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve.
Here at last. What needs to be done? All is clear to me now.
There is wisdom in your words. So the ancestors decree.
We walk the path less traveled. Take us to where
Your
we can
song
best
shall guide me.
serve the cause.
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve. Words.
You have need. At last, the open sky. We are under enemy fire. We have seen with our eyes.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The Wanderers have returned.
Your song shall guide me. There is wisdom in your words. So the ancestors decree. The flames of the ancestors are yours, so shall it be. So the ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words. Kill them swiftly, so the ancestors decree. So the ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words.
Incoming enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then? Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. Incoming enemy fire here then. Take me to where I may call forth the My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithburn.
Your song shall guide me. As I dream, so shall it be. So the ancestors decree.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
At the top of this open sky.
Thank you for delivering us. There is wisdom in your words.
The Wanderers have returned. We yearn to wander.
Your song shall guide me. Our path
Nothing
is
is
dangerous
hidden from my
but
sight.
straight.
Path less
Naturally.
traveled.
Your song shall
We
guide
are
me.
Random hand of fate.
you have
Your song shall guide me.
Naturally.
As I dream, so shall it be.
the Wanderers.
So the ancestors.
What needs to be
There
done?
is wisdom
We
in
must
your words.
retreat to the
By
webway.
fate,
Hold
just
the
as
east
we
gate
shall
at all
and
costs!
Reload. The enemy is upon us.
We walk the path less traveled.
My powers
Your
are
song
yours
shall
now.
guide me.
You have need.
Their attacks are too powerful.
How can I help?
So the ancestors decree.
Incoming enemy
So
fire.
clear.
You called us
As
back.
I dream, so shall it be.
The Blood Ravens will not be driven back by one such
Your
as you.
song shall
Take
guide me.
solace at least in what needs to be done at the hands of your betters. There is no
As I dream,
ignoring
so
danger.
shall it be.
We have yet to meet
As I
our
dream, so
better
shall it be.
alien. Certainly not on
Your
this
song
forsaken
shall guide
world.
me. I follow
All
the
we've seen here are
ancestors.
deluded tyrants,
Our path is
heretics,
dangerous, but
and
your
alien
song shall guide
scum.
me.
You should have looked beyond your
As I
mirror
dream,
then.
so shall it be. Our path is
Incoming enemy
dangerous, but
fire.
your song shall guide me. So the ancestors protect the ancestors from the foolish. Kill them swiftly. Your song shall guide me. Our path is dangerous but necessary. I follow the purity of God. Burn away their impurity in your words. Call upon me if you wish. Burn away their impurity. Kill them swiftly. Your song shall guide me. Your song shall guide me. I obey in all things. Your song shall guide me. As I dream, so shall it be.
The Space Marines of the Blood Ravens chapter were well entrenched.
Space
Danger
Marines
has
are
found
here.
us. Silent
can I help?
and
So
swift.
the ancestors decree.
The future is
As I
clouded and
dream, so
uncertain.
shall it be.
Danger has found us. We return to
The
defend the
future
craft
seems
world.
so clear. My powers are yours.
There is wisdom in your words.
We must retreat to the webway.
Incoming enemy fire.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Fall back and
Hold
reload.
the east gate at all
The enemy is
costs!
upon us.
What needs to be done? The
is no
pieces are in
victory.
place.
There is
It is
wisdom in
time
your
for
words.
us to make our move now.
Defend the craft world.
The mists of space and time retreat from my
There is
mind.
wisdom in your words.
Incoming
Your
enemy
song
fire.
shall guide me. Call upon me if you wish.
Naturally,
We seek the
The
adventure.
Blood Ravens will not be driven back by one
the
such as
random
you.
hand of fate solace at least in facing
Protect the
defeat at the
ancestors'
hands
stones
of
at
your
all costs.
betters. There
There
is
is
no
wisdom in your
ignominy in
words. There is
that.
no victory.
We have
nor
yet
there
to
is
meet
victory in your
our
words.
betters, alien. Certainly
As I
not on this
dream, so
forsaken
shall it be.
world.
We are
All we
under
have seen
enemy
here are
fire.
deluded
The
tyrants,
ancestors decree.
heretics, and
I follow the
alien
purity as I
scum.
dream, so
You
shall
should
it
have
be.
looked beyond your
Your
mere
song shall guide me.
Feel the
Call upon me if
power
you
of the
wish.
Emperor's mailed fist.
I will sing the firestorms now.
The Space Marines of the Blood Ravens chapter were well entrenched.
The incoming enemy fire. Humans.
The future
We
seems
walk
so
the path less
clear.
traveled. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Your
We are
song shall
taking
guide me.
damage.
No more songs. We fight now. Call upon me if you wish.
What needs to be
We
done?
cannot imagine
So
what
the
we have seen
ancestors
with our
decree.
eyes.
The future
The
seems
wanderers
so
have returned.
clear.
We walk the path less traveled.
Shall I divine the next level?
There is wisdom in your
We
words.
cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
As I dream, so shall it be. No more songs. Many of the ancestors are
cannot
yours to
serve.
command.
What we have seen with our eyes. Silent.
There is wisdom in your words. So the ancestors
You
decree.
have need. Let
There
us
is
hunt.
wisdom in your
The
words.
mists of space
walk
and
the
time
path less
retreat
traveled.
from my mind.
Call upon me if you wish. I obey in all things. Kill
For
them
the
swiftly.
chapter! Destroy them!
Incoming enemy
We
fire.
walk the path less traveled.
There is wisdom in your words.
The wanderers have returned. Incoming enemy fire.
I sense the enemy.
Hold the east
They are
gate at
closing
all
in.
costs!
With haste.
There is wisdom in your words.
The mists of space and time
We seek the
retreat from my
adventure that
mind.
only war can bring. We move.
You must retreat to the webway.
The mists of space and time
So
retreat from
the
my
ancestors
mind.
decree. There is wisdom in your words.
Shall I divine?
So the ancestors decree.
You have need.
So the ancestors decree.
Naturally,
The wanderers have returned.
As I dream, so shall it be. No more songs.
My
We fight
music is a
now.
pillar danger.
Thank you for
Bound
delivering us
has been
safely.
built.
Call upon me if you
We
wish.
walk the path
the
less
mists
traveled.
of space and time retreat from my mind.
With haste.
The random hand of fate delivers me.
Back into the fray.
As I
The
dream,
Blood
so
Ravens
shall
will
it
not
be.
be driven back by one such as you.
Take solace at least in facing defeat at the hands of your betters.
As I dream,
There is
so
no
shall it be.
ignominy in that.
There is wisdom
We have
in
yet
your
to
words.
meet our betters, alien.
Nothing is
Certainly
hidden
not on
from
this
my
forsaken
sight.
world.
You have
All we have
need.
seen
As
here
I
are
dream, so
deluded
shall it
tyrants,
be.
heretics,
We walk
and
the path.
alien
There is no
scum.
victory, so the
You should have
ancestors
looked
decree.
beyond your mirror, then. What needs to be done?
Your song shall guide me. So the ancestors decree. Our path is dangerous, but
Wanderers
necessary.
have returned. We strike without fear. We cannot imagine.
There is wisdom in your words. There is wisdom in your words.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
As I dream, so shall it be.
What needs to be done? It will be done. Their defeat is not a matter
So
of
the
when,
ancestors
but
decree.
how.
As I dream, so shall it be. Cleanse them in clay. Your song shall guide me. As I dream, so shall it be. I follow the purity. We shall not fear the south road again. Your song shall guide me.
The Eldar. When the tide of war turned against the Tau, They faced attack and their...
My music will shape the wraith bone. We return to defend the craft world. The craft world sings to me and
Shall
I
I
respond
divine
in
your next
kind.
Eldar,
Yes,
your attack against
that is
us
the way.
is
The path is
ill-conceived.
clear to me. I choose the path of war because it is the only one left to me, Alnelshioris of Tau.
War against the greater good is never justified.
Naive child.
My music will shape the wraith bone.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
It is now in our hands. The Wanderers have returned. Just me, we are taking damage. We walk the path less traveled.
Open fire!
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You have need. The Wanderers have returned. Just need our time. We must retreat to the
Command
west.
post. Report. Montcar command post online, Chazo. Crisis suits ready for combat.
The Kion post is safe in the crew quarter.
We
will defend it, Commander.
Excellent. Send strike teams at the enemy, but protect your positions.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape. This has passed.
Their death comes as prophesied. Show them the fates of their destroyer. The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
You call this incoming enemy fire. I will call forth
The future is clouded and uncertain.
command me to build. The Wanderers have returned. Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation, shaped by fate just as we shaped it.
How can I help?
You have need. The enemy is within
I sense
range.
the enemy.
You have need.
They are closing in.
Their blood will be spilled. Command me to build. We return to defend. The things to me and I respond in We seek the adventure that
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate. We are just as we shape it. We walk the path less traveled. You have need.
For the greater good!
The future seems so clear.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Look, command. It changes as I play. We walk the path less traveled. My music is as relevant.
I knew
Worlds
you
have
would
been
have
built.
All is clear to me now.
Command me to build. You will have what you require. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. We are shaped by fate just as we shape. You have need. You have need.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then? I will call it forth from the wall. Command me to build.
The future seems so clear.
We are under enemy
Strike
fire.
teams, choose your targets and attack.
Focus your minds with me.
We return to defend the craft world. We cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We walk the path less traveled. You have fully materialized and prepared for shadowy death. Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I knew you would have need of me.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence, fully materialized and prepared for war. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Quickly take us to the battle. We are shadowy death. We are shadowy death. What do you know of war? Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We live to move. We are shadowy death. Quickly take us to the battle. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Quickly take us to the battle. We live to move. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We live to move.
The Falcon has landed at your service.
We are under enemy fire. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Strike teams, choose your
Waiting
targets
here is but a
and
phase of our
attack.
existence.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Falcon at your command. The terrain matters not.
Our duty calls. It is easily done. We can strike a decisive blow.
Incoming enemy fire.
Eliminating targets. We advance quickly toward the target. We advance quickly toward the target. Take us into the thick of it. Take us into the thick of it. It is easily done.
Incoming enemy fire.
A communications array. Capture it, and our hidden enemies will reveal themselves to us.
You won't take Unity Plaza so easily, Eldar.
I long ago surrendered hope of anything being easy, Commander. Still, we shall prevail this day.
We move with a purpose. Take us in closer. All crisis teams, engage the enemy.
Your fated time has arrived. How
We are taking
Melchior
damage.
The fates have not spoken yet, tall dear.
We are
Fire warriors, beat these Eldar back. Protect Arnell at all costs.
waiting here is to have freeze at our We are on our way over our enemy's line. Waiting here is to have freeze at our Retreat to the wall. Take us to the battle. We shall win. Quickly, take us to the battle. A battle right here. And we are ready to fight again. Strike quickly while our enemies slumber. We shall win this war. Quickly, take us to the battle. Strike quickly while our enemies slumber. We are on our way. We are called to battle. We lose to move. The war we shall win, but we return to the fight. This world moves. We are under enemy fire. We think, then it lives our shadowy death. We are on our way. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We move to the war as it moves through us. Waiting here is to have freeze at our existence. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. What do you know of war? We live to move. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. What do you know of war? We are here where waiting here is to have freeze at our existence. We live to move. We are shadowy death. Waiting here is to have freeze at our existence. To battle! Strike quickly while our enemies slumber. Danger has found us. We live to move. This world moves so slowly. We live to move. We appear where commanded. We are called to battle. Found us. Waiting here to have freeze at our existence. We sin, then disappear. We are shadowy death. We are called to battle. To battle. Strike quickly while our enemies gather. We live to move. We move
My
unseen.
powers are yours now.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we respond in kind.
Shall I divine your next move?
The craft world effortlessly and I respond in kind. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The Horde has arrived. Command me to build. We are under enemy fire.
The future is clouded and uncertain. I know.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Shall I divine?
Come on, build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Take heed to where I may call forth.
We seek the adventure that we walk and wait. We yearn to walk us back.
Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play.
Naturally. What needs to be done?
You call us
The
back.
random hand of fate delivers me to you. The logic is clear. All is clear to me now.
We are shaped by fate just as we should be.
We are taking damage.
We are shaped by fate.
Incoming
just as
enemy
we
fire.
should
We must
be.
retreat to the
We are the
webway.
harbingers of death.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. Victory is our fate. How can I help? I foresee their destruction.
With what path we are the messengers of doom.
We are under enemy fire.
The enemy cannot hide from my
Messengers of
sight.
doom. We exist to avenge our other harbingers of death.
Command me to build.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We leave you now. We don't ignore my sisters.
My music is a pillar upon which
You
whole
cannot
worlds
imagine
have been built.
We are here to exact
You
harsh
call us
vengeance.
back. We strike
Random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
We seek the adventure that we walk.
Those opposing Warlord Gorgut's headhunters Green Tide face the same.
You will have what you require.
Call us back.
You, Eldar, are starting to be a real pain.
Crossroads
You know
I
that?
respond.
Our task here is too important to let one such as you derail it.
Did you say something, Eldar? I couldn't hear for all that hot air you's blowing.
Your infantilism is boundless, Hulk.
And she still won't shut it.
We walk the path less traveled. Danger has found us.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We should hold the objective ready to receive the gifts that will
The future is clouded and uncertain.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
My music is a pillar from which whole worlds have been built.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
My music is a pillar from which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar from
Future
which
seems
whole
so
worlds have been built.
clear. All is clear to me.
Defend the craft world.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I have lost my vision. I need assistance. Hide from my sight. I will join the dance of death. We must hold the enemy back. But a momentary weakness.
We are under
I
and
sense
shaped
it.
as I play.
They are closing in.
We are the destroyer's agents in this plane.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft world sings to me and I respond in time.
The enemy cannot hide
My
from my
music is a
sight.
pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Yes. As you We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We are doomed incarnate.
We are here to fulfill
I
our...
knew you would have me.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build.
Naturally, my powers are yours now.
We walk our path.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We walk our path. We are in agreement. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Our minds work as one. We are under enemy fire.
That's it, boys! Give them the pointy ends!
Our path.
How can I?
Dead crushers!
You have
He's
me.
coming for ya!
We learn to wander. The wanderers have returned. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. We hold the objective. You will have what you require. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We yearn to wander. We return to defend the craft world.
Naturally.
We return to defend the craft world. We have traveled much darker paths. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Fully materialized, unprepared for war. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
The enemy cannot
We
hide
have
from my
mastered the art
sight.
of destruction.
Quickly, take us to the battle. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Prepared for war. To move. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We hold the objective. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Quickly, take us to the battle. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Quickly, take us to the battle.
The Falcon has landed. Weapons fully charged.
What do you know of war?
Naturally.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
To move.
Just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is shaped by fate just as we shape it. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Falcon at your service. The Falcon has landed fully charged.
We are doomed
The
incarnate.
future seems so clear.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Do you know of war? strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
Falcon at your command. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
You're in for the fight of your life!
Incoming
You're
enemy
the
fire.
last one,
To
too!
Eldanesh. We bring warriors to the front. Take us into the thick of it. The terrain matters not.
We are
Take us
under
in
enemy
closer.
fire.
Falcon at your command. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
What you doing, Rocket Rangers? They's coming for you!
Falcon brought an arrow to
Attack!
Eldanesh. We bring warriors
Incoming
to the front.
enemy fire.
We can strike a decisive blow at your service. We rule.
The squid is loose! Clear out, boys!
Take us into... We are ready to deliver death.
Here they come, footstoppers! Keep the trainer safe! I don't want no squid stopping our boys!
Falcon at your service. Weapons fully charged. Falcon at your service. Just as Falcon brought an arrow to Eldanesh, we
Enough of you sneaking about, Eldar! Let's see if I can get me some of your pointy skulls for me stick.
Your ill-begotten invasion ends now. Your eyes seize the enemy. They are closing in.
You Eldars is mighty proud of your big words, you know.
Knowledge brings power with it, barbarian.
The destroyer has turned on us.
Falcon at your service. We can strike a decisive blow. We are ready to
Nothing is
deliver
hidden
death
from my
to the
sight.
enemy. Falcon at your
What needs
command.
to be done? The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Falcon at your
What needs
service.
to be done?
Target! Take us within
I knew
range
you
of
would
the
have
enemy.
need of me.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command, the craft world sings to me.
Nothing
and I
is hidden
respond
from
in
my
kind.
sight.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it, and I respond in kind. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The Horde has arrived. You will have what you require.
The destroyer guides us.
Incoming enemy fire.
Range of the enemy. Time to destroy. We have mastered
We
the
are the
art of
harbingers
destruction.
of death.
How can I help? My powers are yours now.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
We are shaped by fate just as
My
we
powers
shape
are yours now. The future is clouded and uncertain. Their death is assured.
We are the harbingers of death. We exist to avenge our sisters.
The path is clear to me.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind.
We are doom incarnate.
Command me to build. My music will shape the wraith burn.
We are the dealers.
We are shaped by
The great
fate just as
enemy
we
has
shape
found
it.
us.
Take me to where I may call forth the wraith burn. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just
We must retreat to the webway.
My music will shape the wraith burn. We
must retreat to the webway. Danger has found us.
We are the harbingers of
Shaped
death.
by fate just as we shape it.
Incoming enemy fire.
My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build.
The darkness has passed.
On which whole worlds
We
have
leave
been
you
built.
now, dear, not with that harsh edge.
My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built.
We are the harbingers of death.
The darkness has passed. Unleash the sword beam.
In a foul shrine in the Deimos Peninsula, lost souls.
You will have what you require.
We are the destroyer's agents on this plane.
We walk our path. Called us back.
Future
Your
is
blood will
clouded
serve
and
as
uncertain.
any other.
Command me to build.
Has found
Your
us.
whispers will not drive me from my destined course, Elfaus.
Oh, I certainly hope not. It is your destiny that has brought you to me.
I knew you would have needed me.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Our minds work as one.
You have need.
Let them try. We have many weapons to crush the enemy.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built.
Fear the judgment of the council. You have need. Ah, yes. The station of Eldar next phase. The wanderers have returned.
My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built.
I knew you would have need. Danger has found us.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We walk the path less traveled. We hold the objective.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have
We
been built.
walk the path less traveled.
I knew you would have
We
needed
walk
me.
our path. We return to defend the craft world. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Command me to build.
Fear the judgment of the council. You have need. The burden of leadership lies with us. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Incoming enemy fire. You have need. Fear the judgment of the council. Let us play our part.
You would have need of me. As you
we
wish.
return to defend the craft world. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then? Shall I play the music here then? Our minds work as one. We are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar
As I
upon which
dream,
whole
so shall it
worlds
be.
have been built. The time for war is nigh.
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve. Your song shall guide me. There is wisdom in your words. So the ancestors decree.
The time for war is the path less traveled. We walk our path.
So the ancestors decree. As I dream, so shall it be. The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
Our incoming enemy fire. Work as one. The Wanderers have returned. We walk our path.
There is wisdom in your words.
Our minds work as one. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The Wanderers have returned. Incoming enemy fire. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Back, my warriors.
There is wisdom in your words.
Many
My
more.
powers are yours now.
Our minds work as one. We return to defend the craft world. Our minds work as one.
There is wisdom in your words. As I dream, so shall it be.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Command me to build.
What needs to be done?
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. We walk our path.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Thank you for delivering us safely.
We are taking damage. The judgment of the council. We return to defend the cross.
Show the ancestors defeat.
We will go outside.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We walk the path less traveled.
We arrived as I knew you would have need of me.
Show the ancestors defeat.
We return to defend the cross. We are under enemy fire.
Just seems so clear.
As I dream, so shall it be. Burn away their impurities. I will sing your firestorms now.
We seek the adventure.
There is wisdom in your word. I obey in all things. I obey in all
My
things.
powers
We
are
walk the
yours
path
now.
less traveled.
What needs to be done?
We are taking
I
damage.
sense the
We
enemy.
seek the adventure.
They are closing in.
I will sing your firestorms now. There is wisdom in your
My
mind.
powers
Protect the ancestor stones of your song shall guide you. Leave the inferno! As I dream, so shall it be. As I dream, so shall it be. There is wisdom in your mind. Leave the inferno!
The future is clouded and
Your song
uncertain.
shall guide me.
The future is clouded and
You
uncertain.
cannot imagine
Your
what
song
we
shall
see
guide
with
me.
our eyes.
The future is
We are
clouded and
taking
uncertain.
I obey in all
Age
things.
has come. We walk the path less traveled.
How can I help?
Show the ancestors to come. Show the ancestors to come. We shall not fail
We
without
shall
you.
again retreat from my mind. The future is clouded and uncertain. What needs to be done?
We return to the
Your song shall guide.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We walk the path.
How can I help? The random hand of fate led us near to home.
Fall back and reload. Reload. The enemy is upon us.
Assistance!
Our death knows no pause. Retreat!
Is undone. We must
Future seems so clear.
Show the ancestors to come.
The random hand of fate led us
Your song shall guide. Your song shall guide. Show the ancestors to come. There is wisdom in your word. I follow the purity of faith. There is wisdom in your word. Show the ancestors to come.
In a foul shrine in the Deimos Peninsula, lost souls.
Our eternal battle against chaos continues. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music with?
We seek the adventure that
The
only
future
war
seems so
Show the ancestors decree. Show the ancestors
my
decree.
powers
Show the ancestors decree.
naturally.
Protect the ancestors' stones at all costs.
I will enjoy delivering their destruction. I need assistance. It is the best course of action. It will be done. The pieces are in place.
As I dream,
It is
so
time
shall
to
it be.
make on it.
we seek the adventure that only war.
Your song shall guide us. Cleanse them in flame.
The random hand of fate.
We must retreat to the webway.
Dance of space and time.
Our death serves no cause. Retreat!
My music is
We are the destroyers agents in this place.
So the ancestors declare. Our death serves no cause. Retreat! Your soul shall die. There is wisdom in your words.
The mists of space and time return to my mind.
We have mastered
There is
the art
wisdom
of
in your
destruction.
words.
How can I help?
So
The
the
destroyer
ancestors
has
declare.
turned on us here. The reap we are ready to do.
There is wisdom in your words. Sing of glory and press on. There is wisdom in your words. Sing of glory and press on.
Regroup.
We are doomed incarnate.
Your soul shall die.
Future seems so clear.
There is wisdom in your words.
What needs to be done? I know you would have
So the ancestors declare. So the ancestors declare.
The pieces are in place.
Your soul
It
shall
is time
die.
for us to make our move. What needs to be done? I am sure we have come to peace.
No more souls. We fight now. Your soul shall die. Protect the ancestors' stones of holy fire. Your soul shall die. As I dream, so shall it be. So the ancestors
Fates
declare.
are all written in the
Our
wall.
path is dangerous, but protect the ancestors' stones of
Nothing
holy
is hidden
fire.
from my sight.
So the ancestors declare.
The mists of space and time. I will enjoy delivering the destruction.
Your soul shall die. She shall not fail without
The future seems so bright. Your soul shall die.
as I dream, so shall it be. No more souls. There is wisdom. Your soul shall die. So the ancestors decree. So the ancestors decree. As I dream, so shall it be.
They rejected it.
All
Silent and swift. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The craft world sings to me and I respond upon which whole worlds have been built. My craft world sings to me and I respond have been built.
The future seems so clear. For our ancestors.
We walk the path
My
less
music
traveled.
is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape
Chaos
it.
sighted.
Shall I
Shall I
play the
divine
music
your next
with them?
move?
Command me to build.
Vile servants of
Show me a
chaos
place that
approach.
is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar.
Danger has found us.
We are shaped by
The
fate
future is
just as we
clouded and
shape
uncertain.
it. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. Look, it changes as I play. Shall I play the music here then? Shall I play the music here then?
We must retreat to the webway.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Take me to where I may fulfill
How can I help? The future is clouded and uncertain. Show them the fate that will destroy them.
We return to defend the craft. Fall back and reload. Reload. The enemy is upon us.
my music is a pillar from which whole worlds have been built.
This world moves.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Nothing remains unchanged by the music. The craft world sings to me and I respond just as we
My
shape
powers
it.
are yours now.
This world moves so slowly. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. This world moves so slowly. We live to move. Our incoming enemy fire continues.
Naturally.
Quickly, take us to the battle. To battle.
Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play.
Yet no other commands. We shall win this war. Waiting here is but a freeze of our
Naturally.
quickly, take us to the battle. We spin, then disappear.
My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built.
Waiting here
We
is
are
but
the
a freeze of
harbingers.
Upon arriving on Cronus, General Lucas Alexander became Governor Militant.
Look, it changes as I play.
Your bravado is tiresome and predictable.
shadowy death.
I am not the one fated to die on this day.
I don't believe in fate, witch. My emperor and my men are all I need to defeat you.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we in kind. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We walk the path less traveled. The wanderers have returned. You have need.
Shall I divine your next move? The future is clouded and
Command
uncertain.
me to build. Command
We
me
will
to
protect
build.
this area with our lives.
Command me to build. My music will shape the wraith. Command me to build.
We are under enemy fire.
your shield forever.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We seek the adventure that only war can take us to the battle.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We are shadowy death. We walk the path less traveled.
Command me to build. I will call it forth. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We are under enemy fire.
So slowly. We soon, then disappears.
We fight for the Emperor, men. Take them down.
I will call it forth from the wall. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of Eldar. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require.
Eldar, and they look ready for war. First Company, hold the enemy back, no matter the cost.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
How can I help? The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The future seems so clear.
We are under enemy fire.
Liberators, the enemy has made it to the northern shore.
I will enjoy
Redeploy to drive them
delivering
back.
their destruction.
We are taking damage.
We seek to avenge our sisters.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. Shall I define? I am sure of the outcome.
We are shadows.
We shall win this war. A fast strike.
Send a platoon to secure that location. Executing your orders, sir.
Fully materialized, unprepared for war, we lose.
Random hand of fate.
In of war. We waiting here is the freeze of our existence.
Danger has found us.
What demon of war?
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Waiting here is the freeze of our existence. We are on our way.
Danger has found us.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are here to battle. We need to move.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Quickly, take us to battle.
The future is cloudy and uncertain.
To battle. Waiting here is the freeze of our existence. While our enemies we must fade away.
Show them the fate I destroy.
We shall win this war.
We are here. A shadowy death.
Waiting here is the freeze of our existence.
Danger
We
has
have
found us.
while our enemies slumber.
The future seems so clear.
We are shadowy. We are called to battle here by the freeze of our the war called us, but we return to the this world moves so slowly. We are enemy fire. Take us to the battle.
There is their final bastion. We must take it for the craft world.
No alien leaves here alive, men. Open fire!
Bark all you wish, human. Your end is at hand.
Take it back from the men. Sir, yes, sir.
The full extent of the Necron presence on Cronus did not...
Is the distort weapon ready?
Yes, Marcia. Carry this weapon into the bowels of these catacombs, and you may eliminate these Necrons once and for all.
I see great strife between now and then, Harlequin, but I shall not fail.
But told you, it is too dangerous. Were you to fall to the enemy, we could not continue.
Then I shall not fall, Harlequin. I will live to fight another day.
Command me to build. It is now in our hands. My music is a pillar. You can't imagine what we I will call it forth from the war.
We'll bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
We are shaped by fate, just as we shape it. You will have what you remind me to be. Each me will I pay.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. Naturally.
The wanderers have returned. You have me.
What needs to be done? The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Of great pain for our enemies. Told you, I have seen terrible things hidden in these catacombs.
I have had the visions as well, Harlequin. I shall dispatch rangers to scout those areas. The random hand of fate will return to defend the craft. I sense the enemy. They are closing in. They cannot escape their fate. The future seems so clear.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is shaped.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The random hand of fate delivers me. The loathsome energies of the Catan flow through that structure. We must destroy it before it reaches full power.
Our deathless interlopers under the shadow of the beacon of unlife. The fallen rise again.
Closing in. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We walk the path
naturally.
less traveled.
I knew you would have me.
We return to defend the craft world.
How can I help?
We cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We return to defend.
Nothing. All the Necrons buried in these tunnels have already exited. If we can find another access, we may move through them as we do through the webway. You would have
the Wanderers have returned.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
To defend the craft.
The future seems so clear. Shall I find your next move?
The Wanderers have returned. Has found us.
I knew you would have.
We return to defend.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The future seems so clear.
The Wanderers have returned.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape
the random hand of fate delivers me to you. What needs to be done? The random hand of fate delivers me to you. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are taken down.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Their death comes as prophesied. I knew you would have the enemy. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Seen with our eyes. We strike
the future is clouded and uncertain. Yes, that is the way.
We return to defend the craft world.
What needs to be done?
At your service.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Silence.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Just as Falcon brought an army to Eldar, we bring warriors to the front.
We walk our incoming enemy fire. You have need.
Weapons fully charged. Give the enemy
random
no quarter.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
Falcon at your command.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The future is clouded and uncertain.
The Wanderers have returned. We yearn.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. I go to war.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Their blood will be spilled.
At your command.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are seeking the adventure that only war can
Falcon at your service.
The runes foretold I sense the enemy. They are closing in, naturally. It is the best course of action. As you wish.
Has found us.
Yes, that
You
is the way.
cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
How can I help?
Incoming enemy fire.
The distortion bomb is prepared. See Farsia told you to the surface before it detonates.
Go swiftly, pilot.
Fools. You will never leave these catacombs. Our technologies are fully active again, and your
Here at
deaths
my
are now
powers are
certain.
yours now.
Darkness fears. Oh.
Far. The alien mind is strange and mysterious, and Farseer Taldir proved this once again upon her conquest of Cronus. The Eldar had broken all who stood before them, driving back men, alien, and heretics alike. Cronus was theirs. However, instead of securing their hold on the world, or enacting some final gambit, they simply vanished, like the ghosts of legend. The Eldar returned to their ship, the Vision of Lilith, which evaded all attempts to track its exit from the Cronus system. Taldir left behind her a planet in anarchy, littered with the corpses of her enemies, and destined to become a lawless backwater for centuries to come. Perhaps that had been her intention all along. Perhaps Cronus itself, and the warlords who might have arisen there, were the threat Taldir had long foreseen and finally defeated. The truth, like the Farseer's ultimate fate, remains a mystery.